Now, The Valley That Was with Chris Roberry.
A must-do for rail fans of all ages, the Roaring Camp at Big Trees Railroad has been steaming through the Santa Cruz Mountains since April 6, 1963. While the land for the Big Trees Ranch was purchased back in 1867 to preserve the trees, the locomotives are actually suited for logging and mining due to their compact design and ability to ascend steep grades. The brains behind the original concept was F. Norman Clark, who wanted to keep a family tradition of constructing railroads and bringing the romance and color of steam railroading back to America. Clark stumbled upon what would become Big Tree's first locomotive, the Dixiana, back in 1958 as a rusting hulk abandoned outside a coal mine in the Appalachian Mountains. And the other locomotives are quite historic as well. The narrow-gauge trains all date back to the 1890s and are the oldest and most authentically preserved narrow-gauge steam engines that still provide regular passenger service in the United States. In addition, the grade on the track is the steepest in the country at 9.5%. The tracks were laid out so that as few trees as possible would have to be cut down and originally included a 3.25-mile run that included 2 large trestles. However, a devastating fire in 1976 cut off the original route, so a switchback was installed in just 6 months, and trains were once again roaring through the Santa Cruz Mountains. You can still see the remnants of the original trestle, and there are ongoing fundraising efforts to restore the original line. Today, the locomotives continue to take tourists through the Big Trees, while a standard gauge diesel locomotive offers beach service from trees to shining seas and drops guests off right in front of the boardwalk. The Roaring Camp and Big Trees Railroad is a shining example of how history can not only be preserved, but can come alive and be experienced for generations to come. For The Valley That Was, I'm Chris Roberry for 1590 KLIV.